Life is very rough for everyone, but especially for Gen Z right now. We're facing uh, so many economic issues. It's completely insane. We're dealing with the job market. Uh, if you look on LinkedIn, a good job will have 1,000 plus applicants in like a couple days. Um, and the craziest thing that might not even be a real job. That might just be, a site for data collection. Is crazy. We had to face so much that, the world has never seen before, especially with technology, especially with AI. We have AI uh, looking at everybody's resumes, and if it doesn't match exactly to the prompt, uh, their, resume gets thrown out. So, no matter what job you're going in, is rough. And to make that worse, we have nepotism. If you know somebody, if you have a mom or dad that's big at the top of some corporation, then boom, you got this nepo baby and this kid that hasn't worked nearly as hard as 90% of everybody else. But they're gonna get this job. They're gonna get this job over you. It doesn't matter if you have a degree and they don't, or you've had 10 years in the field and they don't. They're still gonna get the job over you. It's just simple. And you know this might be a lot worse for like white collar corporations, like place like Google, place like Facebook. Like, okay, there's any nepotism going on, you're cooked. You had to deal with thousands of applicants, and then you had to deal with nepo babies, and then the nepo babies are gonna win even over the 1,000 applicants. But I found something a little bit interesting. They even have nepo babies on YouTube. I saw this channel and I'm like, ain't no way this is, actually a Trump. So I look at this. Kai Trump is the daughter of Donald Trump Jr., which is, the son of Donald J. Trump, the president, the president of the United States, the Great White Hope, the Great White Hope, the No New Wars, the definitely not pedo president. This is the granddaughter. And I watched this video. It was just amazing to look at. This I looked at this video right here. This little girl who probably knows next to nothing about the UFC, probably never watched a UFC fight. This was probably your first time ever to watch a UFC fight. Because of who she is and who her dad is, and most importantly, who her granddad is, because nobody really cares about Donald Trump Jr. Because of who her granddad is, she has access to cameras, access to cameramen, access to the White House, access to the UFC, access to Dana White, access to uh, this and the third. So if you want to, do something with this YouTube shit, you're gonna have to deal with people like this. You're gonna have to deal with straight nepotism, straight people, who can pay some dude 50K to film a video. You're gonna have to deal with these type of people, and it's just crazy to think about, because like damn, like nepo babies have already taken, the good corporate jobs, and even working for years, going to school for years to try to get, but they're also taking the creative jobs. They're taking the jobs where you actually, need to be different. You need to be unique. Damn, like let us have something. Let us have something. But no, they're gonna try to take these type of jobs too. Gen Z is a little bit different. Like, we're not really thinking about being the biggest actors. We're thinking about being a Tyson hat, a Speed, a PewDiePie. But the Nepo babies are also on the same time, and they're trying to, take over. It's just crazy to think about. Now, I'm not gonna hate on this person specifically, because I don't really know this person, but it's just crazy uh, that somebody that doesn't really have anything crazy going on. Like, yeah, these are good videos. They're in better quality than mine, but that's what happens when you have money. But the actual premise of these videos aren't really anything crazy, aren't really anything that we've seen before, that we haven't seen before. Like trying every drink at Starbucks, and that's definitely been seen. Uh, Golf. Life is really like when you're, a billionaire's granddaughter. Like this and the third, you're gonna have to deal with these people, and it feels unfair, but that's just the situation we're living in, especially as Gen Z. So good luck, good luck, good, good luck to anybody trying to move up.